Yo bros, today we're doing a full bedroom makeover for one of my very best friends, Ashley, in her bedroom here where she's not even allowed to paint the walls. There are a lot of limitations in this rental room, and in this makeover, I'm gonna show you how to make it cozy and warm and homey despite all that. Here we go! Wow, this is the bedroom of one of my very best friends on earth, Ashley. If you're an OG subscriber to the channel, you may have seen some of her cameos in my older videos. She lives in this rental apartment with her amazing boyfriend, Jonah, and her precious, perfect angel daughter, Maddie. The best mother-daughter duo ever. Anyway, I love them and they deserve a new bedroom. I would say that Ashley kind of has the ultimate bachelor pad interior design style. She is very minimal in her furnishings. It's like a black leather couch, a black dresser. She doesn't have a lot of knickknacks. Everything is mostly brown and black. She describes herself as like bachelor style. However, she said she wants help bringing in some color, bringing in a little layering just to make it homier and to feel more personal and lived in. But she doesn't want to go full frilly, feminine, maximalist something. So we're gonna help her bring in those colors and bring in that warmth today. I have to say, Ashley is one of the best people I've ever met, like, on earth. She's just a really good, like, moral person who does so much for people. I really need to emphasize this because I've been so excited to give her this makeover. She has been through a lot. I can't go into the details in a video, but like, this woman has been through it and she's just like the kindest friend, the most dedicated, loyal, loving person. She is the most amazing mother to her daughter. I take notes from her mothering all the time. I think she's the most amazing person, and I've been really excited to give her a new bedroom because I think nobody on earth deserves it more. She's just the greatest. So I'm very excited. Also, very excitingly, we have a guest joining us today. So I have two video editors who work with me on my channel. One is Paige, who lives way out on the other side of the country. And one is Claire, who lives here in DC with me, and she is helping me filming today. She will also be editing this video, and she's also gonna be put to work with a little bit of physical labor. She's the best. To kick things off, we gotta start by emptying out this room. Claire. Come on. Cleaning out your space is always like an admittedly annoying thing to do, but I find this an unparalleled time to reflect on my biggest regrets in life, things I've done wrong recently, you know, just make the most of it. My hair looks weird at this angle, but importantly, I know a lot of y'all are neglecting your baseboards. Cleaning that up makes a big, big difference. I'm not saying that because I'm a clean freak or because it's some cardinal sin to have dirty baseboards, like my baseboards are filthy, but I'm saying it because if you're looking to upgrade your space and you're on a budget or there's a lot of limitations or you just feel like there's not that much you can do right now, these details make a big difference, I promise you. Come on, y'all. Come on. Come on, now we're living in a fancy palace. Okay, it's an empty room, sort of. We're gonna bring in a rug, a little bit of color, bro. Here we go. We got a rug pad. I love this rug. It's from Revival Rugs, not sponsored. Yo, that's a freaking lie. Okay, when I filmed this, it was not sponsored. It was just the rug I chose for the room because I thought it was gonna elevate the whole space, and I love Revival Rugs, but they are now sponsoring the video, so forget everything I said. This is now sponsored. But that just tells you how much I love Revival Rugs. Oh, there's another person who lives here, which is their dog, Wilson. Wilson is the sweetest, and I know that they want a space for Wilson to lay on the end of the rug. So for that reason, I think we're gonna pull it forward a bit. Oh, it's so pretty and thick. I'm delighted. I'm delighted. So here's the deal. I like it. Brings in some nice colors without it being like too overwhelming for Ashley. Something else about this room is like we cannot paint the walls. I mean, I kind of disagree with that. I feel like we can do whatever we want. You just have to be willing to paint the walls back afterwards, but I do not want to give Ashley more labor. And I do get it. Sometimes you don't want to paint the walls. They're just kind of this neutrally beigeish color right now, which is totally fine. I think we can work with that. So we're gonna try and bring in that like flood of color in other ways. But this is a great start. And Ashley picked out this rug. I think it was the first thing she selected that she like loved it. And so that's kind of our starting point for everything else in the design. And I think that's really helpful when you've got a blank room, you got a blank canvas, pick something that something sizable, something that you really love, and then that helps like guide the rest of the decisions.
I was really trying hard to get out of the frame. Hello?
I make all my workers sit on the floor. I first yapped about revival rugs in a video from last year, completely unsponsored. Not sponsored. They don't even care that I'm alive. They don't even care if I live or die. And then someone from the revival team saw my video and hunted me down, and it was the best day of my life. They're ridiculously plush, and also the colors are accurately represented online, which I feel like never happens. And actually they're even better in person. Like they're even more vibrant. It's even more saturated. This guy is so soft. And because I love you, I'm gonna put a link in the description of this video where you can get 20% off your first order with Revival. You should definitely be checking them out. It's the easy go-to stop for a rug that will elevate your space. Again, the link below will get you 20% off. Bless Revival. Thank you for sponsoring. Sorry, I got that wrong at first. Bless. Okay, go in peace. Don't hurt yourself. We got a new dresser. Sorry, Ashley, but your bachelor pad life is over. We're getting rid of all the black, whatever. Literally, if you're a bachelor, I know you've got 8 black pieces of furniture sitting around, get rid of one of them and bring in some nice natural warm tones. This is a beautiful, I think it's just a wood veneer dresser, and it's just gonna make such a difference in here. All right, let's scoot this guy out.
See, if he's full of stuff,
oh, sheesh.
Really heavy.
That is heavy. Are we gonna scratch the floor? Okay, sweet, I love it. Not expensive at all. I think this is a great price for a 9-drawer dresser. And the nice little fluted detail. We got a warm texture coming in. We got something lighter than a black. We've got a little bit of texture and interest here. Like, we've just brought 2 things into the room so far, and it already feels like someone actually lives here. Not just like a storage closet. Good for us. Why does it look like I have no legs? Oh no, I do have legs. Okay, so here we are, and I have legs. So as I said, Ashley is not allowed to paint the walls. On the DL, you can always paint the walls, you just paint them bad after. So if someone says you can't paint the walls, you can, but I don't wanna make her do that labor. And instead, we're gonna add some, you guessed it, peel and stick wallpaper. I've had subscribers write into me and be like, I can't paint or wallpaper. What do you mean you can't wallpaper? It's removable. You can wallpaper with removable stuff. And I wanted to choose something that would work with the rug Ashley loves. I just wanted to lean into it without bringing in too many more like new different colors. And I found this pretty perfect like teal stripe wallpaper. This is from You're welcome to pay me for my work if you want. It's got a little bit of a texture, but it's just like a straight stripe for the most part. The teal color matches pretty perfectly. So we're not making it too complicated in the color palette. This feels like the perfect balance to me for Ashley's taste. It's getting colorful and textured without getting out of control or overboard. This is what's up. I've decided I don't want to completely cover the whole wall in the wallpaper. I think it's gonna be too much green, that would be very intense. And we want to keep a little bit of lightness for Ashley. So instead what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to use this as like a fake wainscoting. I never know how to say it. And we're going to go with wainscoting. You can go like either 1/3 up the wall or 2/3. I don't love splitting a room in half down the middle. I think we're going to try for 2/3. I don't actually know if I ordered enough wallpaper to do that, but we're going to just find out, and no one's going to die no matter what happens. Okay, I've done one wall. I'm feeling delightful about it, but not satisfied. So what we're gonna do, is this. This is a gift from the gods, which is a renter-friendly peel and stick trim that comes in this big coil. There's all different sizes of this trim. I kind of wanted to do it's like an inch, it's not that big. A little backing Just goes right on the wall, renter friendly, and then you can cut this into whatever shape you want. You just slice through it. It's like a thick plasticky thing, and it's paintable. So we're going to kind of frame out the faux wainscoting wallpaper with trim, but I also need it painted. I don't think I want to paint it on the wall because it'll get on the wall. I think I'm gonna paint it on the ground. Okay, I'm gonna paint these guys. I'll say this, I forgot to pick out a paint for the trim, and I found this in my home. I didn't think ahead, so we're gonna do this. I think it's gonna be fine though. I hope it's gonna be fine. Ugh. Yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. All right, we'll let those dry for a little bit. Tasks like painting or putting up wallpaper can just be very time consuming and annoying. So I've learned to just try to take my time, make it enjoyable. Don't drive yourself crazy with it. Hello. I put on a sweatshirt because I'm cold. And here's what's up. Here's what's going on. So I'm kind of doing wallpaper and this wall trim all at once. And we've decided that I'm dumb and that my idea to paint the trim first was in fact dumb, as suspected. So we're not doing that anymore. Sorry, sometimes the things I say are dumb. That's just like, you know, I'm just a person out here. I'm just a person. I've never claimed to be anything else. What am I doing?
For some reason, I've had Stacy's mom stuck in my head.
Eddie's dad is really, really rad.
Wow, now it's stuck in my head.
Stacy's mom. God damn it. So it's the first time I've used this trim stuff, and I am really happy with it, but it is hard to keep it straight, unlike with real trim, which is not gonna like bend. So I think what we're gonna do, we could buy a laser level, which I'm just opposed to. I don't know why I never wanna do that. It just seems complicated and I'm not up to figuring it out. So I'm not gonna do the thing that I should do. Instead, I'm just gonna use some painter's tape and get the line straight where we want it, and then we'll line up the trim on the tape, because this is easier to move around. That's my solution. Okay, yeah, that's nice. Line that up real cute. Absolutely. Oh, absolutely. All right, I approve this method. I approve. Wow, maybe I do have enough wallpaper. I am absolutely shocked. Hello. Okay, this is the progress. I think we're doing good. Wallpaper is up. Trim is up. Dear Beautiful Claire did, I think, all of this trim work. And I think the review is, it's easy to cut. The hardest part is definitely like getting the corners, and she ended up like mitering the corners, like crown molding basically, which is insane. I don't know that I would have had the patience to do that.
Feel it in your heart.
Feel it in your heart. That's your craftsman advice. Yeah, so she did crazy, amazing work on that. And then I just want to show the difference with, we've got our white, sorry, just blast you on camera. We got our white guy up here. Honestly, we could have left it white, but I do like the painted version. It just feels a little more, this is like kind of stark and looks more like it was pasted on. Let's see, we'll take this off at some point. And that feels sweet to me. That feels sweet as hell. Yeah, it's just like a little finishing frame touch. And it's those little things that like, they're kind of a pain in the butt, but they make a big difference to making it feel finished. I'll tell you right now, we're getting near the end of day one. This has taken so much time. I know it's been like 12 seconds in the time lapse for you guys, but this has taken hours and I'm losing steam. I'm losing energy. And that's a great time to step away. Like, you don't have to throw your whole design plan out the window. You can just come back another day and then care about those little finishing details. I am gonna try and build the bed though, because I think Ashley and Jonah need somewhere to sleep. Okay, another mystery, a mystery of me. I thought that I had way too little wallpaper, but instead I have like 14 leftover rolls. I didn't guess. Like, I worked really hard. In my head, I worked really hard at the math of like the square footage of how much wallpaper I needed. I worked really hard at it. Like, I did a lot of math. And I thought it was good math, and it wasn't at all. It was nowhere remotely close to what we needed. Yeah, there we go. Okay, thank you. This is Jonah.
So exciting. Doesn't even look like the same room.
Really?
Really?
You feel excited?
Yeah. I'm just looking up there. That's the only thing I'm looking for.
No, there's nothing else to see.
No,
Oh, you're looking for your curtains?
That's the only thing I'm looking
Jonah's only request was blackout curtains. So he's getting them. Careful, this is where one hurts one's back. Ooh, about to make a mess in here. Ugh. What is happening?
I feel like Wilson's gonna be very photogenic in this color scheme.
Yeah, he's really gonna pop.
Right.
This is actually a makeover for Wilson. Okay, Jonah, are you prepared to accept this box?
Yes. You accept this rose?
I'd rather get a box than a rose. I need to show the state we've left their apartment in. Ashley's taking calls from the one functional corner left. It's looking good. It's looking really good. Are you glad I came over? Wow, none of that was recording, Claire. I just talked alone to the camera for a really long time and it wasn't recording.
And it was also good.
I did a really good job. It's never as good the second time. So what I was saying is the one functional, I can't believe, it's embarrassing to have to redo a take in front of someone else too. Usually this happens alone, Claire, so.
The great news is I've been like hyper focused on this, so I'm not even thinking about anything else. Okay, so you're good.
So Ashley's one request for the Spaces functionality was to have a bed upgrade. They had this bed that's like, it's just the metal bottom thing. It rolls around, there's no headboard, sucks. We're over it, it lived its life. And she was really in love with doing like an upholstered bed frame, upholstered headboard, but she also wanted it to have storage on the bottom they use underneath the bed for a lot of their storage. So we wanted to make sure it had good pull-out drawers for that or something. And I found this one from 𝗘𝗤𝗨𝗜𝗍𝗠𝗘𝗡𝗧, not sponsored. It's in this pretty like cream color, got some nice linen-y texture, but it keeps it nice and light and bright. Let's build it. Wow, wow, wow. This has been brutal. Listen, this bed is beautiful, but it just kicked my ass. I'm a little upset. I do still think it's beautiful. I do still really like, and I'm very angry, and my back no longer exists. And I just gave up with the bed. Like, I can't put the rest together. I put the mattress down here so Jonah and Ashley can actually sleep tonight, but I'm dead and I'm angry and I need to decompress because I'm angry and I'm dead and I'm tired. Yeah, time to take a break, girl. It does look really good. And that's the biggest relief. I would be more angry if the vision wasn't coming together, but alas, I must admit I did an excellent job with this design. Wow. It's the next day, it's the morning, and I'll pretend there was some cool transition here, and whoa! The bed is built. I'm obsessed with this bed. The bed looks freaking great. Now for my complaints. This was not fun to build. The bed is beautiful, it's done, you do it once. I'm not saying don't get the bed, but this annoyed the shite out of me. I didn't even finish building it when I was here. I just left in anger, and then beautiful Ashley and her beautiful boyfriend Jonah finished building the bed. God bless. Really, really like it though. Really, really like it. We gotta put some bedding on it. Oh, all this drawer storage, hell yeah. Hell yeah, pimp. Does this open? No. Does this open? Yeah. I mean, once it's put together, it's really good. I mean, it's like really beautiful. The texture is really nice too. So I don't know what my takeaway is. I guess build it once and then just be grateful for it every day. Y'all, we got a lot of new stuff to bring in here today. And no bed is complete without a boom nightstand. And we got boom nightstand. I'm obsessed with these nightstands. Let's admire them. Wow, I love these nightstands. I chose these because we wanted a nice piece of like warm wood, a natural material to bring in here. I love how it pops against the wallpaper. And this is just like it's a really well done nightstand. The functionality is great. I love that it's double drawers, but it's also the open storage. Yeah, that's really nice. Because I feel like you usually want both. And, oh, that's their passports. I'll leave that in there. Really, really happy with them. I'm linking everything. I just think they're great nightstands, okay? Hey. Oh, I'm not in the frame. Hey. Okay, next I want to focus on the window area. So when I first came into the space, Ashley and Jonah had a desk set up there, and it was like cluttered and messy, and like I could tell it was mostly just being used to store stuff. And they did tell me that like they don't really use it as a desk. And that they don't end up working there, and they don't really like blah, 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 blah. It's just kind of storage. And so we talked for a while about how we could actually make good use of that space. Ashley said she would enjoy a place to sit. She would enjoy somewhere where she could work on her laptop, but like wants it to be more inviting than that rickety old desk. Sorry to that desk.
Sorry to this man.
So we moved the desk out. I think they sold it, got a few bucks back, love that. And we considered an armchair, classic. We even considered a small sofa because there's room. And then what we ultimately landed on was a beautiful day bed with some custom upholstery, and I'm obsessed with it. Wow, look at it. It's a little off center from the window, but I think that's where we're gonna leave it, and because we want room for the nightstand. And the good news is once we put curtains up, it should mask the fact that it's a little off center. I love this guy. It's been like a month since the last day I was filming here, and Ashley told me she's been working in here. I mean, it's a really nice size. It's nice and deep. I love this fabric. Brings a little more color variation into the room, but it's also not like adding too much more because we want to stay kind of minimal for my love, Ashley. This is Ashley and Jonah's dog, Wilson. That's a really good dog. What? You look really beautiful with the color scheme. You look really beautiful with the color scheme. Oh, that's wet in my ear. Yeah. No, I don't like licks in the face. I love dogs, but I don't like a lick in the face because I've seen dogs, I've seen what they do with their mouth. I've seen my brother's dog, 𝗘𝗤𝗨𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗡, pull grass out of his own butthole with his mouth when it gets stuck. So I don't like face licks that much. Okay, so we've decided we're not going full on desk over here, but we still want them to be able to do some work and have a little more storage and have like work related stuff accessible if needed. And so we're gonna do, bam, the cutest bookshelf ever. It's not really in the frame though. Y'all, this is just an IKEA bookshelf. I can't remember which collection it's from. I feel like it's called like the Logmarp or something. Lopmarp? I feel like it's something like that. I've seen this collection forever and I just thought it was so freaking cute. It's got really nice little details and it's also the perfect color for this room. And then I thought Ashley and Jonah deserved a little better organization for all their papers and files and whatever office-y stuff goes over here. So I just got a million of these like stackable letter trays. And these are pretty great. These make such a difference in an office area. I mean, it's a simple little shelf, but like that's the difference between having a pile of papers on here and having a little bit of organization. They're such little things and they're never the like sexy decor items that you see people post about, but that makes the difference between having just a pile of papers and having a little office corner. And they fit perfectly right on there. I'm delighted. Okay, so it's very light and bright in here right now because it's the morning, but we are missing some lighting in here. And something ridiculous about this room is it has not a single light. There's no ceiling light, there's no canned light, there's not even a hideous boob light. But Ashley had her eye on a couple guys, a couple lights that are very cute. Look at these guys. I love these guys. Ooh, all right, what we got here is a hanging pendant lamp as a nightstand lamp, and I love it. It's kind of like a mid-century vibe, these little glass guys. Ashley was really into the idea of having all of this surface area cleared up by not having a lamp there. I've never interacted with like a pendant lamp in person and I was a little worried, like, is it gonna be annoying? Are you gonna hit your head on it? Is it gonna be going all over the place? It's swinging right now because I had to like change the light bulb and turn that on, but usually you won't have to do that. I don't know what I was thinking. It's not more in the way than a regular lamp, and actually it's less in the way. I do really like that it clears up all the space. So you usually put a big, hefty lamp on your nightstand and it takes up half the space. And if there's space over there, you can't even reach it. I do actually really like it. I'm surprised how much I like it. It's pretty cool. And now here is something that I messed up. So the website that I ordered these from, they have a plug-in version of this, meaning renter-friendly, you just plug it into the wall. And they also have a hardwired version. So obviously we wanted to get the plug-in version. You put a little hook in the ceiling and then you know, suspend the wire, plug it in. You can also call it a swag lamp.
Swag.
If you need like a lamp in the middle of your room, but there's nothing hardwired there, you use a swag it over. So obviously we needed the plug-in ones because we're renting, but I didn't order those. I made a mistake. I accidentally ordered the hardwired ones. So if you look up here, there's just a loose wire for the time being. There's just a loose wire because I didn't realize that I did that until yesterday when we were unpacking these. So all that to say, I need to replace these for Ashley and get the plug-in kind. They're on the way now, but for the sake of filming today, we're gonna do the hardwired. It's the same deal. They look identical, and it actually did force me to come up with a good solution, which is that I got these. I think it's a good solution. A good solution to me mostly up. This is a removable battery charge light bulb. Cool. Many different color tones. Nice. Also that. These are good. These are good to have on hand. These are good to have on hand. So it magnets right on. You can put these in any lamp. They're rechargeable. And it is a decent solution if you really like a hardwired lamp or sconce, but you can't hardwire it. Buy it anyway, hide the wire, and then you can get a little rechargeable lamp. All right, it's time to add a little bit of textile, a little bit of texture. Yeah, a little bit of fun. Let's do it. I wanted to add some really heavy, really thick, nice drapes to flank this window. We're not gonna add in a ton of color or anything, but that added texture and textile is going to really add to the hominess of this room. And we did end up deciding to leave the rental blinds. I know that Ashley and Jonah actually use them a lot, and I don't want to make them have to like reinstall them later. If you're bothered by having to remove your rental blinds, don't stress over it. I think it's way better if you just push them up to the top of the window, and if you cover them in a drape over top, I think it really softens the effect. Wow, I love these. Wow, I hate mounting stuff. Every single time I hate mounting things, it always goes horribly. I just got them off Etsy. Etsy has the best curtains and they're so good. They've got a little bit of the blue tone in them and then a little bit of this like gold amber. They're really nice, heavyweight. I will say another thing I am proud of is that you really do want to go real thick on or real wide with your curtains, even if they get scrunched up. Because let's see, we've got like 2 feet of space here we wanted to cover. And if I got a curtain that was 2 feet wide, it would look like this all the time. It'd be stretched out and you have no pleats. So it's safe to like double the distance that you want. That's when you get that nice, thick, luxurious pleat going on. We're sleepy. Okay, this is the part of the video where I don't know how to categorize what we're doing because we're just doing random stuff. Let's do random stuff. We're gonna put a little runner rug in this tiny hallway section, use some of those accent colors. I know that Jonah and Ashley don't like their toes on the cold floor, which I agree with. This rug I got was too long, and so I'm just going to cut it. And so I just sliced it up like a little mischievous rat. If you do that, make sure to finish the ends with like a fabric glue or something so that it's not fraying. Can I just say, whenever I do these like styling montages or like putting stuff in place montages, I feel like the Grinch, like in the scenes where he's like sneaking around and taking the presents, or later when he's sneaking around and putting the presents back. You know what I mean? Just know, one, that most of the references I make are references to the Grinch. If you know, you know, you'll catch them. And number two, that's the music that's playing in my head during this. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really
are a heel. You're as cuddly as a cactus. You're as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch. You're a bad banana with a greasy black peel. I can't remember the rest.
And you know we gotta make the bed for Wilson. I just got a combination of like fresh, cozy, layered bedding stuff. This is a pillow cover. This is a coverlet or whatever. I don't know all the different words they have for like bedding and things. They've got a lot of different words, and most of them just be blankets at the end of the day. So this is a mix of blankets. There's blankets you put on your pillow, there's blankets you put on your mattress, there's blankets you put on your body, and there's blankets you put on top of the blanket that's on top of your body. They're all just different kind of blankets, and I don't know what the words are. As for the bookshelf, I did do some styling over there, but the bookshelf is very much utilitarian. It needs to hold a lot of papers, a lot of stuff for work. So we're not doing like Instagram shelf styling over here. We're doing real human person. This bookshelf needs to be functional styling, which means it's a little more packed, but getting things like baskets, boxes, these little letter trays is still really, really helpful. It takes it up a huge level when you're trying to, you know, shove a bunch of functionality into a shelf. Okay, here's a hot tip. Sometimes the problem with your art is just the frame. These photos are adorable of Ashley and her daughter Maddie, and the frame just takes her a little too like mom's beach house kind of vibe, faux weathered. So we're just gonna update the frame. Sometimes you just need to update the frame. Okay, this room is looking ridiculously cute. I'm actually so proud of myself, and I'm so jealous because my bedroom at home is horrible right now. I'm gonna go get Ashley, oh my God. Okay, Smash Master. Just remember, the amount that you love it directly affects how much I get paid.
I love it already.
I'm just kidding. Okay.
This is so good.
All right, turn around.
I love it so much. You love it. You just have a knack of being able to put the same things I have in places that make sense.
Oh, girl.
Yes, I love it. The nightstands, mwah, you did a good job.
I love you.
It's beautiful.
Thanks for letting me do this.
Thanks for letting me do the color choices. Yeah. I love the curtains. It looks good.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, good, because we almost lost our lives putting those up. Come look at the bookshelves. Look, it's organized.
Oh,
this is all his stuff.
Beautiful.
Let's do the demo. This is you at work?
This is me at work when I get to work. When I work from home.
That is actually so nice. You can look out the window.
I love it. Yes. It looks so good.
You like it?
Thank you. I'm grateful for you.
Look who's that.
I know.
I'm talking to you like you're a baby.
Oh.
Look at that. Who's that face?
Look at that one.
Yeah, that's you. That's your baby girl.
Oh, it looks so good.
What else do I want to make you compliment? That's a plant.
We like greenery.
And a little bit of greenery. Yeah, you'll do a better job than I will.
Repurposing his lamp. That's great. I love it right there, actually.
Lamp was great. Oh, that's Jonah's lamp?
Yeah, he brought that.
Yeah, it's cute.
I think these are like the star of the show.
They really f***ing are. I was so nervous about these. That's just temporary because I messed up and ordered the wrong light.
That's okay. I like that you have showed me that my bedroom doesn't need to be a whole set.
Yeah, Ashley was really into whole sets, but you don't need whole sets. We even have different color woods in here, and that's fine.
It looks great.
People get stressed out picking out like wood tones.
Me.
You ain't gotta be.
And I feel like that's where I get stuck. So this is really nice to bring in some warm colors, and it doesn't have to all be exactly the same.
Yeah. These
To
are
look good.
You're really verbalizing your compliments very well. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Thank you for all your patience.
I'm obsessed.
You're obsessed!
I'm obsessed. It looks so good. It looks so good.
I'm so glad.
100%.
Wow, I think I did a great job.
Bitch, you did a good job.
Bitch, you did. Bitch,
Can I
you
say
did.
that?
You can. That's our favorite TikTok homemade song. That's Ashley and I sing to each other all the time. Let's sing it and take the video out. Ready?
Okay, ready?
Bitch, you doing a good job. 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 Okay, I don't think I can play it long for copyright, but we're just listening to Lord of the Rings soundtrack.
It was either this or Stacy's mom.